Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Beyond Skyrim Bruma. Last time, when we left off, we had entered into the Synod Mages Guild? The Synod Mystic Mages sort of guild? Anyways, we were told that... Oh, the Synod Conclave. Okay. We were told that there is a job for us. Apparently, a Ayleid artifact has appeared here in the Synod, so we need to have a conversation with someone to figure out what exactly is going on and why things are appearing where they shouldn't be. Is this a bad time?
I'm Roland Wickert. Hello?
Hi. Let's see. So, Cadius wants to know if you found anything unusual about that statue.
Anything unusual? Well, it's hard to tell, to be honest. I'm not exactly the most experienced mage in this area, but...
But what?
But I did notice that it looks an awful lot like an Ayleid design. Haven't you seen the massive statues by the entrances of the ruins?
I can't say that I have.
Statues this portable and small would be very valuable, and therefore would probably all have been scavenged from the ruins.
Okay, okay. I apologize for the... Something is causing that shadow to kind of mess up there. Okay, so why would an Ayleid artifact appear in the Conclave?
My theory? I think someone sent it here as a test. Someone who has access to valuable artifacts such as this, that they plan to come get it back. I think someone is going to try teleporting here using the same teleportation technique. We should...
Whoop.
I'm going to continue studying this thing. You might want to tell Cadius that this doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon.
Okay. Something just teleported in.
How can I help? I swear
whatever it is, I
you
think...
can lay a finger on my pockets.
I wasn't. I was just looking to see what got teleported in. Okay, so we're going to go talk to the leader of the Synod, and we got to tell him that there is an overabundance of things just popping up out of nowhere.
About our little perplexity?
I learned a little bit. Roland's still studying it, though.
Then what are you talking to me for?
Yeah, more items seem to keep popping up.
By the 8. Maybe
Like that.
we can take advantage of this. Search the Conclave. Look for anything that seems out of the ordinary and bring it here. Maybe by examining the items, we can determine their origin.
Okay, this seems out of the place. Okay, well, we found one item. Okay, so what would be considered out of the ordinary? That skull looks a little out of place. Apparently it is not. Artist's Guide to Painting. There's so many books here. Synod Enchanting Rule, okay. Let's see. I don't suppose I can take their potions, can I? No. Health potions? No. Okay. Oh. A boot. A mysterious mage's boot. Synod Hood? Okay, no. Black Horse Courier? I don't think so. Oh. Mysterious Weathered Memoirs. Upon opening, it becomes apparent that the book has been weathered and torn through the harsh grip of time. Few pages are still intact, but some passages remain legible. As I pen this, I gaze upon the walls of my home and remember the very day its design came to fruition. Although it seems like yesterday, it was actually many years... And then it fades off. Coming up with a design for my home, a place where I could practice my magic in peace and keep myself away from the prying eyes of my colleagues. I pored over tomes and dusty scrolls, scoured the bookshops of the land, and even delved into ancient ruins looking for inspiration. Finally, as I rested my weary body at a camp outside of Bruma and marveled in awe at the majesty of the Gerald Mountains, I became inspired. Like a madman, I began to sketch. I assume that means sketch. Took a step back to see what I had wrought. Frost Crag Spire was born. Ooh, sounds ominous. And now, as age overwhelms me and the glow is dying from my eyes, I wish... something. He wishes something. Contains many wonderful inventions. I've spent my whole life perfecting them, and I hope you'll put them to good use. My pride and joy is the Atronach altar. By bringing 3 salts from the very same creatures to this altar, you can summon an Atronach familiar to do your bidding. It will obey. Have created portals to all of the mages guilds in Cyrodiil. That's dangerous. This should make it easier to travel to them in times of need. Interesting. Infused with the stone and mortar, may your journeys be safe and the roads you travel free of danger. Interesting. We've got an arrow above his head, wherever he now is. So I assume that that's all the objects out of place. Hey, a Welkin stone! Oh, I remember those. Meteoric iron ore. Interesting. Bear claws, dragon's tongue. Right, okay. Let's turn in what we have.
Have you learned anything more about our little perplexity?
I found some items.
Give them here. Let's see what they can tell us.
You're probably not going to get much from the boot. Let's do the book first.
A book? Weathered memoirs, eh? This seems to be a journal of some sort about the creation of Frostcrag Spire. Well, this is an interesting twist in our little mystery. Before we examine this further, I'd like to see any other artifacts which may have appeared.
Okay, well, here's the soul gem.
Not just any generic form of soul gem. This is a black soul gem.
Ooh.
Only 2 types of people use these. Murderers and necromancers. This certainly isn't an item which carries with it a positive stigma. What else?
The most ominous of them all. A boot.
Fairly common, but it seems familiar for some reason. This almost seems like the type of boot I would wear. Intriguing. What else?
That's it.
These told me a lot, thank you. One thing is certain. Whoever these items belong to is affiliated with the magical arts. More specifically, the darker side of the magical arts. It would also seem that our mystery mages have some connection with Frostcrag Spire.
Okay, yeah, what can you tell me about that?
Haven't you seen that large tower in the mountains off in the distance? That is Frostcrag.
I have not seen it.
It was supposedly erected back in the late 3rd era by some old mage with too much time on his hands. Quite the sight, isn't it? It would probably still be of great interest to the Synod too, were it not sealed off many years ago by its last residents.
Why was it sealed off?
I'm not quite sure what part the Spire plays in the summoning of these mysterious objects. Yet. We shall see.
Okay, yeah, we should check out Frostcrag Spire then, right?
You're actually only half right. You see, now that I have at least some idea who's behind this, I'm restricting this investigation. The Synod appreciates all your help in solving this little enigma, but at this point... Wait, what's that? Oh, not again!
What? What's happening again?
Look there!
Whoa, what? Whoa!
I heard something.
Okay, we've got zombies in here. We've just got zombies roaming around inside your conclave. Oh! Your fireballs are incredibly powerful. And that is horrifying to look at. Good. God.
This is madness. I am sick and tired of these intrusions.
I don't want to stand on it.
It would appear that your services are again required before payment can be rendered.
Oh, I thought you were taking me off the
I cannot simply
investigation.
step back and allow this to continue. Not now that there is a tangible threat to our hall. We must act. Go to Frostcrag Spire and do whatever is necessary to put an end to these infuriating escapades. I just hope that the college isn't somehow involved in this. Divines know they live to make trouble for us.
So now that there's zombies involved, now all of a sudden you want me to be the only one going off trying to help. That is all too convenient, isn't it? Ooh, that is a very interesting looking shield. Right, but before we go trouncing off to the Frostcrag Spire, I think, we need to sell equipment.
Elentius Rentilia, Master Alterationist of the Synod here in Bruma, at your service.
Oh, well, I will try and find an actual alchemist, and not an alchemist-ist. Right, we need to sell some items. We have got almost all of our weight filled up, and, oh, trader, right here. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, let's give it another few hours. Yeah, we really need to sell some stuff. Hello. This is cozy. I like this.
Hello.
Hi. Oh. Your broom is about to fall over. Okay. How's business?
Business is always good for a general goods merchant like myself, since I don't rely on any particular thing to draw in sales. Take poor old Fadel, the butcher, for example. If someone doesn't want meat, he doesn't have a customer. But me, someone doesn't want meat, they want silverware. Don't want silverware? How about a potion? And so on and so on and so on.
Not a bad business strategy. Yeah, what's your most popular items?
Most things are very popular. The only thing that isn't popular is cutlery.
That seems like it would be important. Why is it not?
Turns out the Nords aren't all that big on table etiquette.
I hadn't thought of that. Nords don't really eat much, do they? With forks and knives and spoons. And you're pretty close to that border. Okay, so what kind of stuff do you sell?
Why, my friend, surely the better question is, what don't I sell? I sell anything and everything, or thereabouts.
Do you sell a magic sword of destroying absolutely everything?
Let
Probably
me know
not.
if anything catches your eye.
Okay, before I buy anything from him, I actually want to go through and sell some stuff. Longbow is not as good as our hunting bow. Steel sword we can sell. Pickaxe we'll keep so we can mine. We'll keep the steel arrows. Why not? Get rid of all of this. None of them are offering anything really. Oh, he only has 27 more gold. Okay, so can we buy some potions? Cure disease. Damage stamina and damage health. You know what? Let's do it. And potions of stamina. Okay, so then we can continue to sell him everything that we pretty much have. Which is quite a lot. Okay, and how about... You know, I mean, I guess I could cook with that. Oh, an amethyst. This is scrap. I'm not... I don't really see myself doing much in the way of smelting. I'll just buy what I need, to be quite honest. Which I guess then makes me bring into question, why am I keeping the pickaxe? Well, I may not be using the material, but I would like to sell it. Okay, so I think we're good. Oh, actually,
Fine goods, for sale under one roof.
let me check your weapons and armor supply. Anything? No. Armor? Okay, if I could just click it, thank you. No, pretty much everything is what I sold you. Ring of Conjuration. Oh gosh, that's too expensive. Yeah, never mind. Did not think about that. Bye. Everything that you have is going to be very expensive. Okay, so we...
Hello.
Hi, everyone's very friendly here. Oh, I do kind of want to go explore down there a little bit more. Okay, let's see, what do we have? Is it just Holmes?
I'm Galler,
Galler.
Synod Hopeful. If you have any cuts or bruises, I'd be happy to practice my restoration on you.
Oh, well, good to know.
Yes, dearie.
Hi, Felky Silverplow. Okay. I like your skull door decoration. That's impressive, I guess. Who else is down here? Okay, so it's just a lot of homes. What is this? A cut above. Okay, so that's the butchery. The Restful Watch Inn, who Gort seems to be having a great time standing outside of by himself.
My weapon wants a tempering. Things want to kill him. Fetch me 3 iron ingots to temper my weapon in my book of killin' so I know who needs killin'. Then I'll give you gold.
Oh, okay.
Good. My killin' arm's itching to do more killin'.
I do have 3 iron ore.
Can I help you?
Oh, I don't have 3 iron ingots. We'll worry about that later. Restful Watchman. Anything in here of interest? Hi. Crouches in crevices.
Can I help
okay.
you? Hello.
Oh.
Razada the Resplendent greets you. How can my arcane ability and esoteric enlightenment help you on this fine day?
I don't trust him.
You here to do business?
I'm here to meet people.
Rizada the Resplendent, enchanter extraordinaire, illusionist incredible, restorer remarkable, and destructor distinguished. At your service.
Okay. Got any work that needs doing?
Yes, indeed. To my great regret, a few scalawags here in Bruma appear to have not paid their bills for their enchanted weapons from Rizada. I am beside myself with angst about this, as you can no doubt imagine. So, my fair and, might I say, rather imposing friend, if you would be willing to speak to these scoundrels and acquire my warranted compensation, I would be most obliged.
I don't think I'm much of a debt collector, but sure, we can maybe get around to it.
Excellent! Allow me to arm you with more knowledge of the aforementioned mischief makers.
Okay.
You'll need to speak with Roland Wickert, the young chap at the Synod Conclave here in Bruma.
I've met him.
Valeria is the second of these reprobates, the owner of the Geraldview Tavern. The third is Stable Master Ila the Upright. Clearly the title was given rather than deserved. Do this for me, and I shall bestow coin upon you for each, and a truly copious recompense indeed once all three mischief makers are dealt with.
Okay. Why hawk your wares in Bruma? Do you have a house or a bed? Are you with the Synod or College of Whispers? Actually, yeah, I'm kind of curious.
Why, of course not. No self-respecting mage joins those scurrilous syndicates. Oh, my friend, I'm strictly independent. That's what allows me to cut out the bumbledom and bring you only straightforward sortilege.
Interesting, because I trust you the least of anyone I've met in Bruma. I'd like to see your unique enchanted items.
Of course. Excellent. Well, I have 5 fabulous unique items in stock at the moment. The first is the wooden staff of awesome conflagration, which summons a tremendous fiery inferno at your target location. Extremely dangerous.
Okay.
The second is the Scepter of Frosty Entombment, which is truly a unique frost staff. It will trap your target in a block of ice for 10 minutes. The third is the Blade of Prepotence, which causes your target, any target at all, to shrink, becoming supremely weak and vulnerable.
That sounds
Fourth
awesome.
is the Staff of Titan Summoning, which summons a mighty Daedric Titan at your target location. It will demolish all in its way. Fifth is the Rod of Potency, which will certainly bring great pleasure. That I can guarantee. So, which will it be?
2,000 gold apiece. Nothing for now, thanks.
Your loss, but do reconsider.
What is it?
I'm thinking of reconsidering, but I also do not trust you.
What is it?
Doomrag Gromorg.
To fail at a simple job like that.
Rosada the
No way it was
Resplendent
just a
invites you to his
coincidence.
boutique of magical wonders. Don't
Oh,
delay, patronize today.
What are you looking at? Speak.
Yeah, what are you mumbling on about?
That's none of your... I suppose there's no harm in telling you now. Who knows? Maybe you'll be able to help.
Maybe.
I'm a mercenary. Been one for years now, and I don't often fail a job.
Suckered by the
But this
Synod,
last time,
weary of the
I did
whispers,
fail, but
why
not
not go
through any
somewhere
fault of
more
my own.
agreeable? Rosada the Resplendent.
Okay, Rosada, please
Magical
be
wonders.
quiet for 5 seconds. Thank you. Okay, is there anything I can do to help?
Well, suppose I could, yeah. You'll need to know more about the job first, though. I'd been hired by some anonymous noble to clear out a cave full of bandits near Bruma. Offer some nice coin, too. My wife came with me. We were battle partners. Things were going well until we were ambushed. Bandit reinforcements showed up out of nowhere, flanking us the way we came. They bound us and gagged us, left us disarmed and defeated. They left with my wife and left me to die. I managed to escape my captivity, but when I got back to the cave, they'd gone. All of them, including my wife. I've been searching for her damn near a whole year now. No success.
You've been mumbling in a bar about it for over a year? I will help you. I do have a lot of sympathy for you.
Praise Malakath. Once you turn up something solid, let me know. I'll be here. The best place to start is probably the castle. Ask the nobles, see if they know anything.
Okay, started. Ugly love. Well, that's inconsiderate of him.
What are you doing gawking at me? Shoo! I've given you a task. Unless you think you've found the culprit.
Yeah, maybe that quest title isn't quite so off base.